Hey Spartans, welcome back. The Icon of Sin is one of the most iconic, no pun intended, video game bosses of all time. But originally, or that seems to be the case here, its original name wasn't the Icon of Sin, and just recently in 2016, John Romero revealed that since 1994 the name of the last boss of Doom 2 Hell on Earth was indeed the Icon of Sin. Previously he had lots of names like Wall Demon, the Dark One, Baphomet, Gatekeeper, Demon, Final Boss, etc. So, did they name the demon the Icon of Sin after they saw the lore of Doom 2016, or did they originally had named it that way since the very beginning? Honestly, who knows? It's still pretty hecking cool and metal, I'm not gonna lie. So, because Doom Eternal is basically the spiritual successor of Doom 2 Hell on Earth in pretty much every aspect and way possible, is it possible that we're going to see the Icon of Sin make an appearance in this game? We know that the last boss for the game is obviously going to be Khan Maker, the supreme ruler, and I even dare to say that the Icon of Sin is not even going to be the big bad or the last boss of the franchise of Doom. While yes, it is stated that the Icon of Sin is the most powerful entity, demon, creature, titan in hell, because think about it, the only creatures we know that are this big in Doom are the titans that come from another realm entirely, and the Icon of Sin is stated to be Hellspawn, a demon. So basically, the Icon of Sin, or the Icon, the Baphomet, is the biggest demon in hell, burned from the corruptness and ill intent of a Night Sentinel back in the First Age, in the first battle, when the shadows first length. Okay, anyways, we're about to reach 50k subscribers. Okay, pardon, I'm sorry, that was cringy. So subscribe if you haven't, and to push this video through the punishing YouTube algorithm, leave a like, a comment on what do you think about the Icon of Sin appearing in Doom Eternal, and share this video with everyone. Let's get this video to 5k likes for the Icon of Sin. Gracias por ver el video y que tengan un buen día. Los quiero mucho. If you guys didn't know, some days ago a guy on 4chan wrote a humongous, enormous fanfic on how Doom Eternal was going to be. Its plot, huge details, and spoilers too, and the ending as well. And before I continue, Hugo Martin stated that those leaks were completely fake and inaccurate. Anyways, this guy said that Khan Maker, which is obviously going to be the last boss of Doom Eternal, was going to have 3 faces, and that in the last one he was going to fuse with the Icon of Sin. Now, in the surface that looks shallow, that looks pathetic. Like, why would you use basically your biggest and most iconic villain in Doom as a escape way for your main villain of the sequel of the game to get more power? That just doesn't make any sense to me in terms of writing a story. But if we twist it a little bit and use Doom 2016's ending as a reference, we can take basically this. We still do not know if Heaven is really the big bad in this sequel for Doom. Why is Khan Maker, who is the supreme ruler of Heaven apparently, working together with the demons from Hell? He's even working together with Digraf, the guy that basically took the Argent energy from Sentinel Prime and from Argent Enum. We can say that Khan Maker is maybe a fallen angel, basically Satan, Lucifer, Beelzebub, or I don't know at this point, but he's showing himself in his maker/angel form, and has a little faction of fallen angels as well. When we're going to fight Khan Maker, he's going to try and fuse with the Icon of Sin to gain more power. But just like in Doom 2016, and just like it happened to Olivia Piss, that is going to fail. As I said earlier, the Icon of Sin is the strongest demon entity that has ever lived in Hell, in Inferno. The only reason why Hell is not his domain at this point is because the demon is dormant, and has been like that for billions of years, since the first stage, since the son of the Night Sentinel, since the son of the Betrayer became the Icon of Sin. But when the time comes, he's going to make them their bitch. Anyways, it would be cool that you get to fight Khan Maker in an epic last battle for humanity, and just when he's trying to fuse with the Icon of Sin, the Icon overpowers him and uses his body as a vessel to portray himself, to show himself in our world, in our realm. And then another epic and large battle begins against the real last boss for Eternal, the Icon of Sin. That is basically the only way I can think the Icon could become the last boss in this game. If Eternal is truly the spiritual successor of Doom 2 Hell on Earth, then something as important as his last battle against the Icon of Sin needs to happen. But if id Software doesn't want to force themselves and just change the script or the story because the Icon needs to be on the game because of nostalgia, hashtag nostalgia, then it's okay for them to wait on the Icon of Sin and introduce him in the next Doom title, like Doom Battlefront or Doom Inferno. Doom Inferno, it's actually a pretty good name actually. Doom Inferno, I didn't think about that. Doom 2016, Doom Eternal, Doom Inferno. That's a pretty good name. If id Software names Doom 3, Doom Inferno, I was the one that came up with that idea. Give me some royalties, I don't know. Secondly, and yes, I still have more to say. You know how we saw a Titan or a big demon at the end of the Doom Eternal story trailer? Well, I've made several videos in the past talking about if this was a Titan from Hell, if this is actually a Titan sent by heaven to ensure that humanity pays for their sins, something like a boogeyman of sorts. Humanity really effed up in this one, so if I was heaven, I will make sure those puny humans suffer in the worst way possible. Okay, I'm trying to impersonate an angel that is angry that some humans use his holy energy for something that isn't holy in a video game. Please don't cancel me, please. Anyways, I haven't really talked about if this Titan looking demon could be the Icon of Sin. We still do not know the extent of how many demons reside in Hell, but I made a video in the past calculating how many demons that Doomslayer has exterminated in the past, and let me tell you, it has at least 12 zeros on his kill count, so trillions. We know that Earth fell rather quickly when Hell invaded it, also because the large portion of the UAC that worships Demon King didn't do anything about it, didn't do anything about the invasion, but mostly because normal human beings have nothing against an imp really. Actually, I'm going to make a video about that. Can you defeat an imp in a hand-to-hand combat? Leave your answer down in the comment section. Anyways, we know that Hell is using a large portion of its forces to conquer Earth, and even more when humanity is the one that has the Crucible, a holy or hellish artifact that basically Hell has been protecting for billions of years, so it would be obvious that Hell is using its full power to recover the Crucible, and because it's time, they released the Icon of Sin, and set him free to do his bidding on Earth, his new playground basically. You might think that the Icon of Sin is basically just a head stuck in a wall or in a mountain like in Doom 2016, but even in Doom 2 Hell on Earth, it is stated that the Icon has a body, with arms that extend kilometers pretty much, and in Doom 2016, you can see that the Icon has a body as well. He's basically stuck or sealed on a mountain. Whatever the case may be, I just cannot wait to see how we're going to kill that big monster. Like, I don't want it to be with quick time events like in God of War, like when Kratos killed Kronos in God of War 3. I want it to be like a mix of quick time events but with the shadow of the Colossus mechanics, but in first person. You begin fighting the Icon like any normal demon, you start climbing his body using the mid-hook or something else, and demons start spawning from his body, and you work your way up to kill it. That could be a really good way to fight against it. It's basically Kratos versus Kronos, but in first person and with shotgun. Because think about it, Doom is all about gameplay, so how is id Software going to make us fight the Icon? From a gameplay perspective, just shooting him with rockets from a distance, from a set distance, would be boring. We need to get up close and personal with it. That's just Doom. That's just what Doom is all about. Get up close and personal with the demons and stuck a shotgun on their mouth and shoot. And we climbing the icon's body to get a chance to give a fatal blow would be perfect, but who knows. What do you think about that? Let me know down below. And so, okay, Spartans, please let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. Leave a like if you did, and leave a dislike if you didn't. Remember, if you didn't like the video, leave a dislike. I will greatly appreciate your feedback on why you disliked the video, because I want to make my videos as best as I can, to be honest. Do not forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and on Amino. Join the Discord server, you will never regret it. And thank you so much to all of my Patreon supporters. On the Space Marine section we have Daniel and Florian Havelwetz, and on the Doom Slayer section we have Chris Shades, Olivery, and Android. Thank you so much for your continuous support on the channel. And okay, Spartans, I'll see you guys on Friday on a Doom 4 Vanilla review video. Gracias por ver el video. Los quiero con todo mi corazón y que tengan un hermoso día. Adiós.